I'm Caitlin Leggett outside City Hall, where a proposal targeting one downtown business was sent back to the drawing board for fear of the unintended side effects on businesses and events across Abilene.
I would want to workshop this a lot more before we move on.
The emergency proposal was initially created in response to a series of shootings at the location of the Bravo Hookah Lounge in downtown Abilene. There, a man was shot and killed last year, and several shootings have occurred this year. City Manager Emily Crawford hoped to tighten BYOB rules regarding security, multiple police calls on the premise, and hours of operation in response to the incidents at the Hookah Lounge. However, language in the proposal created a mirage of unanswered questions for City Council to consider. Big Country Events owner Robert Laredo says the effects of the ordinance would be detrimental.
If something of this magnitude is imposed, I think we would probably end up closing down.
Laredo says they regularly rent out their building for events with security, but the tightened parameters and the need for the BYOB permit owner to be in attendance for every event would just not be possible. Other business leaders voiced similar concerns.
If I'm the one that's responsible for each of these private parties and have to be in attendance, I have 3 buildings that have private parties almost every weekend, and I can't possibly be in all 3 buildings at the same time.
One person not in attendance, the owner of the building that sits on 706 6th Street, where the Hookah Lounge resides, and the reason for the ordinance. However, the pushback and unanswered questions prompted City Council to pause on the item.
It's targeted towards one problem area, but it's going to catch a whole bunch of other businesses that we're not aware of.
For now, City Council says they'll rework the language of the proposal and explore any already existing ordinances that can deal with the downtown businesses incidents without creating issues for other businesses.
Going back to the drawing board and revising the proposal is a good thing for us. I'm not against what they're wanting to do, but it's out of reach.
Like I mentioned before, with so many unattended side effects and unanswered questions, the City Council voted to send this proposal back to the drawing board, rewrite and revisit it at the next City Council meeting.